going to cover and talk about how to lower your CPM and how to get cheaper traffic. And overall, the goal is to make more money, like how to have a higher ROI in the end. Because you would think if you lower the CPM, you probably will end up making more money, right?
Yeah.
But just to make it clear, that's not always the case. Your end goal should be to increase the profit. So I personally wouldn't recommend to worry about or like really just focusing on how to lower the CPM. Overall, you want to focus on how to increase the profit. So today we're going to talk about profit increasing, which is way better than lowering the CPM, but also I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks how I go about making sure I'm getting the cheapest CPM possible. But my main focus is usually or all the time how to increase the profit, okay?
Okay.
Just to clarify that.
Awesome. So
So
write down, guys. Write down profit there. Write
profit.
down in the comments. Profit. Awesome. Yes. Thank you.
So the number one way that you can lower the CPM, and not many people think about it, is that let me ask you a question. Are you running on Facebook right now?
Yes.
So do you maintain your page, the Facebook page that you're running from? Because one thing I see, and I consult a lot of affiliates, and I usually ask them like, how often do you post on the page? Because as an affiliate, you focus on the traffic and not really on the page that you have, because it doesn't matter what you have on the page, you're buying the traffic anyway, right? But for Facebook, very, very important that you have to, as a marketer, post frequently on the page to maintain a good page quality score so you get cheaper traffic. And I can almost guarantee you that if you post every like second day, let's say 3 times a week,
Yeah.
if you post on the page and don't neglect it, like don't just leave it behind and not worry about it and not like nurture it, then you will get cheaper and better quality traffic in the end, because Facebook will love you as a marketer, that you're not just marketing but also providing value right on the page. So
Oh, so
the
so
number one tip is to always maintain your page and don't underestimate the power of like maintaining your page and posting on it frequently, which is relevant to the offer or vertical. So another tip I would like to give regarding the page. So many people think that they can just find an article and post it on the page and it will be good. But in reality, the problem is when you post a link post on the page, even if you don't boost it and don't spend money on it, if people click on it and the article that they land on is not very relevant or not very interesting, they will go back to Facebook right away, and it will only harm you. As so to make sure the algo is working in your favor, you want to focus on content that you post that is engaging. So I usually don't put a link into the post that I just put on the page. I only use an image and a text to make sure that all the traffic stays within Facebook and I can be in control of the content, because if people are bouncing back too quickly, that will only hurt you and not help you in the long run. So when you
how about
post and maintain on the page, make sure you use an image and a text instead of a video or like a link post.
yesterday, for example, I posted the first video with you that they won. No link, just your video. Is that a good content for my fan page?
Yeah, that's good because people will end up watching it, and hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Today,
That's very smart, because if you keep posting relevant content and relevant videos, people will be watching those videos, and you can build audiences, out of those too, which will help you as a marketer to find better audiences to target, right?
and today I got from the video guy the video number two. So today I'm gonna post the video number two.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
So tip number one is make sure that you don't neglect the fan page that you're using, and
Mhm.
you 3 times a week at least do some content related to what you're selling,
Yeah.
to whatever you're selling, maybe some tips. How about these guys are selling maybe a product for the shower head in the Middle East, maybe
Mhm.
some posts related to the best shower heads in
I
the.
mean, these shower heads are usually like filled with minerals or some stuff that will
Yes,
help your skin, right? So
yes,
you could talk about, how to improve skin like health, or what are the benefits of the shower head, but like in a very scientific way. So when you mention like percentages, or you say this university has done a research, that really gets the attention of people, and they even like to share that information. So but like, don't focus too much on the page, because obviously you should put the majority of the focus on marketing campaign that you pay for, right? But in
yes,
the meantime, my point is that most of the affiliates, like 99% of the affiliates, they just leave the page behind, and they don't post on it regularly, and it's affecting their CPM price, and they don't even realize it. They don't know why they're paying so much for the traffic. And this is why my number one tip is to don't leave the page behind, because if you post on it frequently, Facebook will like you as a marketer, because you're not just there to market, but also to provide value for their users, right?
so Gene says, so should we create a fan page for every single product, or just one general fan page for all the products that they sell?
I would recommend to have a niche, whatever niche you're in. If it's like shower heads, and what else comes? Is there any other products that you can call like shower related? Then I would, you know, focus on one page per vertical or niche or
That's
category.
better. It will be
Yeah.
better. Okay.
Don't
Uh,
mix it up, because you're building up with your page, guys. Understand that your page is your asset. Okay. So you're paying your hard-earned money on traffic, right?
yes.
You're buying traffic, and every time you put $1 in, you're building an asset. You're not just spending money on traffic, but you're also spending money on building an asset, which
Yes.
because the page is something that you can use in the long run, especially when you're running white hat. That's the beauty, when I switched from gray hat to white hat, that was the number one exciting part for me, because the page has so much data, like whoever engaged with the page, or the video views, all that is stored on the page level. So whatever page you use, you can build audiences and related people, people who look alike. Those people who have engaged with the ad that you have posted, they're all attached to a page that you're running from, right?
Yes.
So for each category, have a different page, and don't be lazy. Like, it doesn't take much to create a page, and you can also, once you're at the level, you can hire a VA, and you can even like post ahead, so you can schedule the post on the page, so you don't have to like do it like every second day, but like you can dedicate an hour just to content creation for the week, and schedule it ahead,
It
think
takes
ahead, prepare
it takes
ahead.
nothing really.
Yeah. All right, so number two is my approach to get the cheapest traffic possible is that first I find the right people to target, and then I go broad. So once I build enough data for the with the pixel for the algo to start working, it will be able to find. So first of all, I find the right people to target. So when I create the audiences that I want to target, I make sure that they are relevant. So not super broad, because you can go about targeting two ways. You go either super broad, and I'm sure you remember from the
Yeah.
from those days when you just target everyone from 45 plus women in the US, and you have 20 million people to reach, right?
Yes.
But with these ecom products and the kind of offers that you have in Funnel Genie, the best approach would be to find really relevant people to target first, get the engagement up, so you get a lot of engagement on the post and the ad, and then you can go broad. So my approach would be to get the cheapest traffic, because think about it, why do you get cheaper traffic? The more engagement you have on a post, the cheaper the traffic is supposed to get, right? And then
Yeah.
of course targeting will play a role and other lots of other things. But like in the beginning, the approach that you guys should follow is to have get a lot of engagement on the post or on the ad that you're running,
Yeah.
and then try to go broad. So my approach would be getting more engagement. So I work on social proof, and cheaper traffic will follow, and a better quality traffic will follow, and better ROI will follow, because if I get better quality traffic from Facebook, your profit will be higher. They're more likely to convert, right? And then once you have social proof on the ad, you can go broad and broaden the up the targeting to target larger audiences. So there you can put the page to use and create audiences like anyone who engaged with the page or post. It's a very good audience, custom audience that you can build a lookalike from, or people who have viewed, you know, the videos a certain percentage. That would be a great custom audience to build a lookalike from and go from there. So definitely use the pixel, work on targeting the right people in the beginning, and then broaden up with your targeting, and just target as many people as you can with these offers. Because a showerhead, for example,
Yeah, yeah.
is
Showerhead, Saudi Arabia, for example. What would you do?
okay. So I would personally find, you know, like my competitors, what brands are using. So in one audience, I would create like minimum 4 different audiences, ideally 8, right, to target. And I would look at like who would buy a shower head, whoever cares about their skin and their health. So one audience could target the skin people who are like worried about their skin. Another audience would be like a little different approach, like whoever is worried about their health, overall health. And for me, when I put together a campaign, the first thing I look at is a spy tool, right? What do other people, other marketers do? And then the second thing is I go on YouTube, I go on forums and read what do people, and also Amazon, what do people write about the product and their experience. And I keep looking for the keywords that they are like using and that's in their head. So I'm not trying to put together, you know, a marketing campaign and targeting that I think would work. I would always go with a strategy that I know already has worked before, and it will probably work for me too. So when you put together a campaign and start out with a fresh offer or fresh product, always do your due diligence and do research on how do people feel about that product, what do they keep, what are the keywords that they're using, and read YouTube reviews, review videos, and Amazon reviews, and maybe even eBay, or where do they leave reviews, like on certain forums, people who really
Well,
care about
Amazon.
their
Amazon. If
skin.
you go to Amazon, you're gonna find it probably, right?
The what?
Amazon will be, the place basically.
Yeah, you have like thousands of reviews there, you know,
Yeah.
and you can get the inspiration. I even like to like use the whatever, you know how Amazon reviews work, that you have like a bold letter, which
Yeah.
is like pretty much the headline of the review, and then there are like a longer text what they think about the product. So when I look for headline inspiration, I go to Amazon and just look at the short, you know, bold black letters
Yeah.
or that little short headlines to
Yeah.
use it in my headline, um, because you want to use the words that people actually use, who use the product, right, in your ad.
Nice,
So
nice, nice, nice. When you said then brought, that means when you build your video views, when you build your whatever, then broad will be the lookalikes, the video views, and all the stuff.
yeah, so first you want to build audiences, like custom audiences that you can build out lookalikes, and also another good targeting is broad targeting, like even without any lookalike, just try it, you know, because it's been working really well lately for us. When you don't even target any, just like the good old black hat days, you know, and
Yeah,
when
like
you're like targeting women
18
above
plus
45. Mhm.
45 and older, Saudi Arabia. Boom.
Yeah, and the algo will find the right people for you who will buy the product. as long as you use the conversion campaign. It's so very important that you select the right objective, for the campaign. You need to use the pixel.
Okay, so let's see. It's the most time I get better traffic with video views LLA as we purchase LLA. Uh, he gets Eddie says gets better traffic with video views LLA than purchase LLA. Is that does that happen with you too or no?
I would love to see like how much she's spending on traffic, because it can, Facebook is very like on and off. So whatever work, and that's what I preach and tell my students
Yeah.
all the time, that test everything that you can think of. So
Yeah.
don't rely on me, on my words. This is
Yeah.
my way how I run traffic, but it
Right.
doesn't mean it's the only good way. So always test different things and don't take my word for granted. Like if you have an idea, go ahead and test it.
What I tell people is there is no one strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there's no one strategy. The reason why I bring people like you, experts, is because every expert has a little different thing to do things.
Yeah,
So once you learn a bunch of them and you start trying, okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of this, a little bit of her, a little bit someone else, and eventually you find your own way.
yeah.
Find your own way. So yeah.
So
Eddie
if
says
video views work better for him, then yeah, go with that.
exactly,
That's
but it
good.
could be that that campaign, that audience, that video
Hmm.
view is working better for
And that
other
account,
people.
each ad account will perform differently.
Exactly.
Yeah, there
So
is no magic formula.
exactly. Someone, Tony, there is a comment there. Can you check on Facebook? Said Christina, if you're running simultaneous campaigns on Facebook and Instagram, does everything you are saying apply to Instagram too? Same thing?
Instagram too. Yeah, you want to moderate too. Hmm.
Yes. We were not. We were spending a lot of money on ads on Funnel Genie, and I saw a comment. I check every once in a while. We were not moderating
Hmm.
Instagram. Someone said, "Hey, these guys never respond. These
Oh
guys
no.
never respond." So we told the team, "Hey, we need to respond every ad."
Yeah, you
Now,
have to. Yeah, it's all about the customer experience, in 2020. How do people do they trust you? And that's how they are gonna trust you if you have the social proof on there. Yeah.
and these little details that you have, how do you learn them? Is that because you work with the managers on Facebook? How do you know these little details that
Well,
Facebook likes?
yeah, I've been to the office, the Facebook office, so I have insider people I talk to, but also like I just, run so much traffic and really in it day to day that you only learn this by running traffic. So um there is so much more that you can like talk about because there's so many little things that add up at the end of the day to a profitable campaign. That and I like to network. So are you coming to Affiliate Summit?
No, that's in Vegas, right?
Yeah, it will be
No.
in, I think on the 27th till the
We just
29th.
opened an office. We just opened an office in Orlando,
Oh,
and
okay,
and we've
congrats.
been we've been interviewing, hiring people, and it's been like crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be able to. But you're gonna bring probably a lot of nuggets from Affiliate Summit, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing when you go to a meetup, like you don't even need to go to a mastermind. You are already like getting a lot of value out of like going to a meetup and talking to other marketers, and you're just gonna get like what's the trend for that particular season, like in 2020 Q1, what is going to be hot and like what are people focusing on, and you hear it from more and more people back, and it will be giving you the idea like, oh, okay, I didn't think about it, but I can go home and try it and it probably will work. So I put a lot of focus on like really meeting people who are like-minded marketers and staying in the loop and like talking to them, and even not just in person on a meetup, but like on Skype, joining groups and masterminds too. So I really like to polish my knowledge and talk to like-minded people.
What's the number one event that you feel that you get the most knowledge and relationship? The Affiliate Summit?
I mean, I go to Affiliate Summit every year to Vegas. Yeah, because everyone will go to that one. Another good one is Affiliate World, either Asia or Europe. But in the beginning, when I was just starting out, I followed the STM meetup. So STM, the forum, is also a good one. But the problem with STM is that they have too much information. Like when you join the forum, you will be like overloaded with information, and you're not gonna know where to start
There's
and
no plan.
which
There's no plan.
information to apply.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be like, oof, your head is gonna be everywhere. I remember when I joined STM and I was like reading all the like articles and posts, and I was like, so where do I start? What do I do? Which direction to go? Like I didn't know. I was so overloaded with the information that they have
Wow.
there.
Wow. Someone has a question. Jean Tarin says, I had an issue with a facial wand. Women commented in Arabic, joking about being a sex toy. I I hit one comment, but too late because many women commented and laughing. I stopped the campaign. Why, Jean? Why do you stop the campaign?
No, don't stop. That's so good when they're like replying and like that's the best. Like I on purpose make mistake in my ad just so people call it out in the comments so you get engagement.
Yeah.
And just like don't stop it. Yeah, get back to the campaign. Keep running it.
Actually,
It's good.
actually, that
Engagement.
product is crushing. That product is crushing. Gene, that product is crushing on Facebook, by the way. So don't stop, even if it's a sex toy, don't
Yeah.
stop.
I mean, Sexto is not really compliant, but if they just stay in the comments, they will not hurt you. It will only like make other people reply,
And
and
the more
wanna,
the more they talk and whatever, the cheaper it gets, right?
yeah, and the better quality will be. Yeah, because Facebook will like you. Facebook will think that you are providing meaningful or like creating meaningful conversations,
Yeah.
right? It's their goal on their platform to create meaningful conversations. So therefore, a lot of comments. So
Yes.
I think that's good if
She
they
said,
they
"Okay, okay, I'll turn her back on."
good. Yeah, but turn it back on at midnight.
Guys, if we're marketers, we need to have thick skin. Okay, you can't get offended by what
Yeah.
other people say. There are people who will laugh, who will. There's always critics in the
Mm-hmm.
world. That's not gonna stop. You just need to focus on the ones who actually want it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And be nice and cool with the ones that don't want it. Who cares? They're helping you get cheaper traffic anyway. So anyways,
Yeah.
okay. Uh, so how can a lot of people have been asking me, hey, how can I work with Christina, to take it to the next level? How can they, the people who are interested to take it to the next level? What do you offer that will definitely help these people become queens and kings? That's the goal. Queens and kings. And I am a true believer that, and this is part of my small success that I had. I still have not had big success because I still have not reached my $1 billion goal, but I had some small successes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was all about being in around the top, the cream of the crop
Mm-hmm.
of the strategy that I wanted to master. With Google, we pay $50,000. I remember, to the top Google guy, right? Affiliate marketing, we pay $25,000 to the top guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Outsourcing, which we started, we pay thousands of dollars too, right? Anything that I have done, I have invested in whoever is on the trenches, and most important, not just that, but has a circle of connections that
Mm-hmm.
I can eventually, you never know, you can do business with or whatever. Okay, so for these people, what do you have, and what is really the promise on that deal?
Yeah, so I'm glad you're asking this question. Thank you. I have come up with, so I have a lot of people are trying to get my help, right? But given that I charge $3,000 per hour, not many people can afford that level of like support when it's like one-on-one. And I was thinking, how could I help more and more people? I came up with the goal to help 1,000 people becoming financially independent with affiliate marketing on Facebook marketing. And therefore, I created a course which is teaching you step by step how to do this and how I do this with my team. So it's one of a one. I think this is like the most unique course on the market right now on how to do affiliate marketing and how to make how I'm personally putting together a profitable campaign. And you can get a little insight on how I think when I put together a profitable campaign. And this is tailored for anyone who is just starting out or already like intermediate affiliates who want to take it to the next level. And my promises and my goal here for my students is to help them achieve, you know, their level of like whatever success they want to achieve. And the best part of this course is that I provide weekly support calls. So I come up and every Wednesday at 12 p.m. We have a call for my students who can come on and share their screen and show their campaign and ask me questions like, how do I improve my campaign? How do I optimize better? Or how do I come up with a better ad that will have a little better engagement? And or ask like very simple questions like, how does tracking work or stuff like that. So I have come up with a course that is available to the mass and still providing a lot of value, and they get to talk to me every week, and I hold their hand, you know, to make sure that they succeed. And the beauty of it is that I already have people who have managed to reach, you know, their, you know, level of success that they were aiming for. So one of my students is Taras is already making 5-figure profit monthly thanks to my course. So it's giving me the feedback that what I have taught to help people is already happening, and it's a fresh course. So everything that we do today with my team is in the course, and you can learn step by step, click by click, how to become a super affiliate, how to make money with affiliate marketing in 2020.
And then obviously meet a circle of friends that are winners,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
people that want a better life, and that's very important. And basically, if they get stuck, every week on Wednesday you can review what they have and help them. Do you talk a lot about scaling, like how to
Yeah.
scale something?
Yeah, scaling, taking to the next level, and like how to once you have found the winning offer, the winning campaign, how to negotiate with you know, the product owners to get a higher payout and stuff like that, you know, that you wouldn't necessarily think of in the beginning because you're not there yet. But once you know, you know, once you have a winning campaign, how do you take it to the next level to really earn, you know, 5-6 figure profits every month with that? And I have students who have achieved that level. It's just giving me the confirmation that what I teach and what I share is something actionable that you can take action with, and it's going to work if you put the work into it and dedicate it, you know, dedicate to it and treat it as a business, not just a game. We talked about it the first call that um, affiliate marketing is not just a game; it's really a business that you want to focus on and put all of your, you know, mind into it, and mind and time and money to make sure, you know, that you have the best results. It's the end goal, to make money, to profit, right, from the campaigns. And
Correct,
this
correct.
is a legitimate business that you can make real money with.
And any questions, guys? Ares says is the most unique course. It is the most unique course. Actually, Ares was your student,
Oh,
right? Uh,
yes.
and he actually learns so much about Facebook.
Hey, Aries.
And now he's helping some of the members. But yeah, no, I heard amazing things about it. I would love to even be there and learn, because I have learned in these 3 days a lot of the things that I didn't know,
Yeah.
and it's
And
been
there is so much more in the videos, that I have put together and collected my 14 years of experience of being an affiliate, all put into a course, more than 20 hours of content, and yeah, weekly support calls to provide the support. So it's not like just a course that I put together and like, leaving my students behind. Like I really want to make sure that they take action and hold them accountable, and like following their journey and making sure that if they have a question, I get back to them and help them one-on-one. So my goal here is to help them make money, and become financially independent.
And are they gonna, if they take action, can they be the new Facebook queens?
Yeah, more queens the better, right? The happier the world will be.
I think Jean Taring is gonna be the next queen. Jean is taking action. No, but
Good.
basically what you're doing is you're creating like this women empowerment. That women can actually be successful. That they can actually support their parents, their husbands, or whatever. With these
Yeah, our kids. Yeah,
kids,
mainly.
and not depend on someone. So basically, obviously this is not for everyone, and I know they probably heard that before. No, she's the real deal. And for regular people, you charge 5 grand on this
Yeah.
deal.
The course
And
is 5,000, and just for your followers, for your students, I have lowered the price temporarily for 1,997 that they can get it for.
so 1,997, or they can make 3 payments of how much?
3 payment plan.
3 payments of $700 or something like that.
747, yeah. And
Uh,
pay by month if it helps. Yeah.
okay, and the promise is they don't leave that group until they become queens
That
or,
is
or
the
kings.
promise. Yeah, and it's reality. It's true. Yeah. If you go to my page, you can read all the or like watch all the testimonials. They can follow the link genie.iamqueen.link. Can you put it into the
Yes.
comment, please?
Yeah, so is actually no, actually I created a link, plgbrands.com.
That will work
plg,
too. Yeah.
plgbrands.com, guys, plgbrands.com if you're interested, and go through the. I mean, I'm gonna do it for you. And the reason why I like this is because the more they know, can you see my screen?
Sharing. Yeah, now I can.
Okay, the more they learn, the better they're gonna do in my program. And a lot of people are always looking for answers. And this is why I was so excited that you were going to be here. So fast line profits, super affiliate secrets, right?
Yep, that's
Uh,
right.
and then they go add to cart, check out, and
Mm-hmm.
then they can pay whatever. Oh, okay, this is because I have two units. I'm gonna do one. So check out, and then they have to put the code Genie,
Yep,
and they get the deal, the 1997, right?
that's right. Yeah.
Awesome. Uh, Daniel says, I will not be able to focus on the course. She's too nice looking.
I don't have videos of me in the course. I
Okay, so
have
don't show. You cannot share your face in the videos. Okay,
I'm only screen sharing in the course. I promise you that.
and they're gonna be able to see on the videos step by step how you create a campaign, how you
Yeah.
optimize, how you scale, how everything, right?
Yeah, and how to spy on your competitors, how to come up with the ad copy, ad content, how to create from scratch of winning profitable campaign till the end. Yeah.
So give me an example. Give me an example.
Also, there is a bonus in there. I did a workshop in Vegas for people who wanted to come out and learn in 2 days. And I have recorded the whole 2-day workshop, and it does talk about not only Facebook, but also Snapchat. So if people are interested in learning Snapchat, they will get a lot of value out of there too.
Okay. And one of the things I would like to do after this with so much value is how can we do something together on on this program where you can be the coach, you know?
Oh, I would love that. Yes.
Because we have, like I said, we want to take this business to $1 billion, and for that, people need to be educated
Yeah.
to take things to the next level and to know the latest strategies. People on the trenches, so that's something that I would love to discuss with you. I love your personality and how much you care, truly care. I can read people. I that's my gift. I read people. When
Yeah,
someone
that's
really
okay.
cares, or when someone just cares about money. Obviously, we all here are to make money, right?
Yeah, of
We need to make
course.
money. We need to make money to pay the bills. You're not gonna go to when the rent comes in or the mortgage comes in. They don't say, okay, thank you. No, they want the money, right? We all need money, but at the same time, some people really truly care about helping, and that's you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's you. But anyways, if you guys, like I said, go to plgbrands.com if you're interested. I'm working with the queen of Facebook. The queen of Facebook.
That's right.
She might be able to find you a king. If not, if you're not sure yet, or you need to think about it, follow her. Follow her. How can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook, Internet Marketing Queen. I am Queen. So if they search in I am Queen, it will pop up my page. Or
I am queen.
I am
I,
Queen.
I am queen, and they're gonna be able to see your videos, all the things that you do.
Yeah, also Instagram. I like to share my life, what I do, and like giving tips and just like how do affiliate marketers live their life, having the freedom. So if they are interested to see that, they can go on Instagram. I am FB Queen.
I am queen.
FB Queen. Originally, my brand name was FB Queen, like Facebook
FB.
Queen, right? And
Okay.
then Facebook banned my page because I was
Oh,
using FB in there.
so
So
now
I
you
had to
put
like
it I'm
rebrand
queen.
instead of
Oh,
FB Queen, Internet Marketing Queen.
yeah. So
Yeah,
Facebook doesn't like that you use the word Facebook.
it didn't like it. Yeah,
I am queen. I am queen, guys. How many of you guys are gonna be kings or queens? Write down me. This is the goal, guys. We
yeah,
created this mastermind to empower you, to make you better, for you to one day be able to take care of your family, all from the internet, like Christina, like myself, and like the people who are actually taking action. But you need to understand that this is a profession. It's like when you become a doctor, you went to college, you went to medical school. It doesn't end. They keep going to conferences, they keep updating whatever, with new technologies. It's the same thing with this business. You can't just say I know it all, because Facebook, I guarantee you, in 90 days it will change.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
So anyways, Jean says me. Vicente says, I want to be king. Daniel says, I am the king.
Hell
But
yeah.
anyways, one last bomb. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to put these 3 videos in our phone app, so all the members can see it. Maybe they're not going to see it today. They're still going to see it later.
Yeah.
When on YouTube, I think people need to know who you are, so they can be always up to date for Facebook. And I wish you the best. I hope it's not the last time we talk. I definitely want to discuss something that maybe we can do together. And
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, I'm sure it's not the last time. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And yeah, I wish you all the best too and luck with the students. You're
Okay,
doing a very good job and very good. I was fascinated by the idea that you have came up with and that you actually put it to action, and that the whole funnel genie is genius. Really
thank
well
you,
done.
thank you, thank you. It was made by one of these genies. Anyway, people appreciate it so much. They got a lot of value, and have an amazing day. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.